I used to believe in the idea of family over everything. It was drilled into me as a kid, like some sacred truth no one questioned. Blood is thicker than water, my mom would say any time I brought up how unfairly I was being treated. I didn't realize back then that the full quote actually means the opposite of what we think. The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. In other words, the bonds we choose are stronger than the ones we're born into. I didn't learn that until much later, after my family tried to ruin my life. My name is Ryan, and I'm 28 years old now. But this story really begins 10 years ago when I was 17, fresh out of high school and full of dreams. I was the quiet one in the family, always in the background, doing what I was told. My older sister Marissa, on the other hand, was the loud one, the wild one, always demanding attention. She was the kind of person who could burn down a kitchen and somehow get praised for trying to cook. Despite everything, I didn't resent her. Not really. I figured we were just different. But even as a teenager, I could see the imbalance. Mom babied her, bailed her out of trouble, and turned a blind eye to the messes she made. When Marissa totaled her car while drunk at 19, Mom covered it up and blamed the icy roads. When I forgot to take out the trash once, I was grounded for 2 weeks. But I wasn't bitter. Not then. I was just trying to survive. My saving grace, the one person who truly saw me, was Grandma Lillian, my dad's mom. Grandma Lillian, the one who cared. Grandma was warmth and order and unconditional love. She used to say, "You don't have to be loud to be heard, Ryan. Just be consistent." She baked pies from scratch, kept crossword books in every room, and somehow knew when I needed a hug before I even said a word. She practically raised me. Dad died of cancer when I was 10. He and Mom had been rocky even before that. But when he passed, something broke in her. She went through men like tissues, drowning in bitterness and denial. I don't remember a single boyfriend who stuck around longer than a few months. One of them stole my PlayStation. Another hit on Marissa. Through it all, Grandma Lillian held the line. When I got straight A's in high school, it was Grandma who framed my report card. When I got into a decent college with a partial scholarship, she cried. Mom didn't even show up for the acceptance letter. So when Grandma passed away during my senior year, it gutted me. She had heart issues, and though she fought hard, it was peaceful in the end, or at least that's what the nurse said. I wasn't there. I had finals that day. I'll never forgive myself for missing her last breath. But I was even more unprepared for what came next, the will that started. We were all called into a lawyer's office a week after the funeral. I figured Grandma's house would be left to Mom or split between us. Marissa sat there scrolling on her phone like she couldn't be bothered, while Mom kept adjusting her black dress like it was a costume she couldn't wait to take off. The lawyer read through a bunch of legal jargon before finally getting to the good part. And that's when my life turned upside down. To my grandson Ryan, who has always been kind, responsible, and worthy. I leave my home, all contents within it, my savings account at Midwestern Credit, and the safety deposit box at First State Bank. Use it to build a life that matters. Marissa stopped scrolling. Mom looked like someone slapped her across the face. I didn't know what to say. I stammered something like, "There must be a mistake." But there wasn't. The lawyer had all the documents. Grandma had updated her will 6 months before she passed and made it very clear. Everything went to me. I didn't even know how much it was worth at first. The house was old, but paid off. Her savings? Around $180,000. Plus antiques, jewelry, and a few rare coins she said were for a rainy day. That rainy day was apparently me. Mom's fury. The mask comes off. The car ride home